All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Monday Talking Touchdowns. I'm Zakira Casado, also known as Z, your social media manager here with Ballers Choice Sports and a player on Gridiron. Again, excited to be here on another lovely Monday with the one, the only, the boss lady herself. Hi, Maria.
Hello. Greetings, everybody. I am Maria Lachelle, owner and commissioner of Ballhurst Choice Sports. I'm excited to be with you all on another Monday night talking touchdowns. I am feeling good. Thank goodness. I've been through some things over the past couple of weeks, but I'm feeling better tonight. So I'm grateful for that. I'm moving less like a senior citizen. So we're making improvement. But definitely excited to be with you all tonight. What's up, Deputy Commish?
I was gonna say, don't talk about moving like a senior citizen because I am right there with you.
Hey, at least you had surgery and stuff,
Yeah, I don't know if it's from the surgery, but it's okay. It's all good. But yeah, I'm doing good otherwise. Happy to be here. Great football yesterday. Definitely prayers up to everybody that was injured.
Yes.
It's just such a crazy game. But we are back talking touchdowns on a Tuesday or on a Monday.
It's Monday. Don't
Yeah,
move me
definitely Monday.
anyway.
But as usual, we like to take a pause and give a shout out to our sponsors because sponsorships really help us go over and beyond the Call of Duty of what we're able to do. And so we love to give a shout out to sponsors. And if you want to become a sponsor, if you have a business, you have a product or service, you definitely want to consider becoming a Baller Choice Sports sponsor because as a sponsor, you're going to get eyeballs and ears to your products and services that you normally would not be connected to. And not to brag, but we do have about 11K followers on Facebook alone, not including Facebook, Instagram. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
speaking of Instagram, I forgot to hit live. Instagram, TikTok, and even through the most powerful form, which is word of mouth. You know, flag football
Mm-hmm.
is on the up and up in regards to one of the
Yes.
most favorite sports and growing sports. So, with that being said, we like to start off with a shout out to our newest sponsors.
Yes, we have the Connect, which is a event space, a new venue in Fuquay, Marina, North Carolina. It is owned by RMRI LLC. If you are looking for a place for a bridal shower, a team retreat, a business retreat, if you're looking to just have a staycation with your friends or family, you absolutely want to check out the Connect. It is in Fuquay, Marina, North Carolina. It sits on about 10 acres of land. We have a gourmet outdoor kitchen. We have a basketball court. We have a pool. It is I believe it's a 5 bedroom house. It is absolutely amazing. And there is a blueberry, I don't even know if you call it a farm. I don't know what you call it. But either way, you can take the golf cart and go pick blueberries. It's pretty amazing. But if you are looking for a dope space to have an event, you absolutely want to check out the Connect. Z mentioned word of mouth, and that's how they do most of their marketing and get most of their clients. So you can actually tell them that we sent you. So if you are looking for a place to go, summertime is coming up, family reunions. I've been there for birthday party, family reunion, um, something else. But I love this space, and I'm excited that we get to promote it and that they are a sponsor for our league. If you are interested in more information, contact Sean at rmri.onmicrosoft.com.
Absolutely, I gotta check this place out.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
The blueberries, yeah. Next up, next up, we have Suchali Productions, a brand media management company based here in the Triangle. They specialize in setting the new standard of excellence in live streaming, live production, film, and entertainment. As a woman and minority-owned business, they serve a diverse set of clientele, including schools, entrepreneurs, small businesses, nonprofits, churches, to name a few. You can reach Sucha Lee Productions on their website at www.suchaleeproductions.com or on Instagram at Sucha Lee Productions.
Absolutely. The next up, we have Z Global Media, which you can visit zglobalmedia.com. This is a social media management and business development company. What we do is we provide services like live streams, reels, if you need influencing, or if you would like to take advantage of one of our classes. We actually have one coming up June the 4th. June the 4th is a Saturday in person in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I didn't tell Maria this, but we will give a discount code from anyone that comes from Ballers. So we'll make sure y'all have that code where you can get $10 off the tickets. And yeah, so we'll make sure y'all get that information. But if you would like to just try a free consultation, you can visit us at zglobalmedia.com. You muted. Can you hear her?
User error. Forgive me. So this is what happens when you try to multitask. I was totally doing something else. But anyway, we are excited to promote Progressive Business Solutions. Absolutely. One of our most favorite sponsors because it is owned by Baller's Choice family, Sadie Catlett and her family. But if you are looking for printing solutions, if you need warehouse supplies, janitorial solutions, anything related to helping your business be successful, you absolutely want to check out Progressive Business Solutions. If you need merch for your branding, if you need t-shirts, cooling towels, that's fresh in my brain just because I just ordered some. Whatever you need for your business, they are there to offer a solution for you. They have big name companies that they serve. If you need banners, posters, all the things related to making your business pop, you should absolutely check out Progressive Business Solutions. You can find them online at www.progform.com. Again, that is progform.com. And this is a family-owned business, and the customer service is impeccable. So you absolutely want to check them out.
Absolutely. And I've been riding past, I think they're like right off a Pool Road somewhere. And when I ride past, I literally see them like, that's a sponsor.
Yeah, off New Hope. They're off New Hope.
New Hope. Yeah, right around there. I was like, that I look like the first time, like that looks like the symbol. But definitely everyone become a sponsor. It's definitely beneficial. And so basically you're creating a win-win situation with the league. And so we definitely recommend that you become a sponsor. Just get with Boss Lady over here. She can customize something for you. Make sure that you actually, get whatever package best fits for you and what your goals are for business. So
yes. I'll piggyback on that. So not only do we have, I think it was last time I saw it was 11.3 thousand people connected to us on Facebook, but in Instagram, TikTok, we're gonna get back on top of TikTok. I kind of let it go once they had that whole shutdown and everything that lasted for 24 hours. But anyway, but also we have over 250 athletes in our league. That's not even including their coaches. That's not even including the spectators. So this is a perfect way for you to get the word out about your company. And we offer special discounts to our family, to our Baller's Choice family who own businesses, because we want to promote you. We're here to create a platform not only for you as an athlete, but also as an entrepreneur or whatever you're doing. We want to be able to promote you as well. So we're here for you, and we would love to help spread the word about your business. Yes, and everyone, please like and share this video. Thank you.
Please, thank you and thank you. And also, we want to go over some events that's coming up, important events, even this weekend. Before we
Yes.
get into the recap of last week games and the week before that, and also we have some stats for y'all, so please stay tuned. And again, if you are on and you're watching, give a shout out to your team. Give a shout out to the city and state you represent. We would love to know who is out there. And so we just seen somebody give thank you for that thumbs up. Anyway, so getting into our first thing of business, we want to talk about this weekend event. I know you're
Mm-hmm.
excited about, Maria, and I'm looking like I need glasses looking through here because I know daggone well I wrote this out. Here we go. All right, there we go.
Yes. Yes. So North Carolina Sports Con, if you've ever heard of Comic Con, it's something very similar. It is at the Wendell Community Center. Baller's Choice actually has an outdoor booth where we have the opportunity to highlight flag football. There will be other sports represented, baseball, basketball, all the things, but we are the only women's flag football league that will be there. So our plan is to do a few drills, and then do a scrimmage. And so we're there from 10 to 5. So we have specific windows of time. So if you would like to volunteer to help us make this event successful, we would really appreciate it. The whole point is basically to spread the word about flag football. It's a perfect recruiting opportunity for you because there will be other people who are currently athletes or were former athletes that will be there. So it's going to be pretty exciting. It's the first event of its kind in our area, possibly in any area. So we would love to have you there. Again, the event is from 10 to 5. Thank you to Miss Donna, our favorite team mom, who'll be there. Thank you to Kelly, who is helping me recruit volunteers. So if you would like to participate, we would greatly appreciate it. Again, it's from 10 to 5 at the Wendell Community Center. We'll be set up outside. We'll have a few items, some Ballers merch. Life has been lifing, so I didn't get to do all I wanted to do, but it's going to be what it's going to be. And, but I think it's going to be a dope event, especially like if you want to tell people about your team, if you want to show up in your uniform, because really so many people do not know that we exist. So many people still don't know about flag football, even though it's going to the Olympics. So I believe that when we're out there with the agility ladder and the footballs and the flags, and we'll just use we'll be using pop flags for this event. But it's a perfect opportunity to showcase women's flag football, to showcase your team. It's just a great team building opportunity as well. So yeah, North Carolina Sports Con, we hope to see you there. I know some of you all have practice, so if you could work your window around that. And I know some of y'all don't even go to practice, so if you want to come,
Shots fired indeed. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show.
But yeah, so anyway, make good
that
use
could
of
be
your
all
Saturday.
excuse to why you're not at practice. Let me stop.
Hey, don't use me as a scapegoat. Well, maybe you could for this event, but yeah. So Saturday, what is that? May the 3rd. This coming Saturday, North Carolina Sports Con, and then if you can't make it this Saturday, there's another opportunity next Saturday, downtown at Moore Square, Raleigh. It is a kind of like a spring festival. It's catered towards Mother's Day. And so we would do something very similar as far as doing a few drills, flag pulling, passing the ball, just different little things, small little mini clinics. And in this particular event, they want the parents to play against the kids. So for that one, we'll be there from 11 until 7, I believe. So definitely, if you can come out and help, it'll be nice and fun.
Where's that location, Maria?
That one is downtown at Moore Square. in Raleigh. In Raleigh. So this Saturday is in Wendell. Next Saturday is in Raleigh. So I really
Okay.
love to have you guys out there because they need to know we exist. It'll be great.
Awesome.
So
So two volunteer opportunities. I love that
mhm.
you said you can come down with your team because especially for the sports com this Saturday, that's going to be an amazing recruiting tool because wherever
Yes,
you hear the
Mhm.
word sports, that's where athletes go. So I
it's
definitely
going to be
I'm looking
big.
at my schedule and seeing where I could get a couple hours in because we do have practice and we go. Let me stop. But we can definitely figure out a way to, and I'll let the girls know, and everybody let your teammates know. I mean, it's nothing more satisfying than being doing acts of kindness like this, where you go out and tell people because literally people don't. I mean, they do not know. Everybody don't know about Flag in this area
Yeah.
as big as it is for real.
Yeah, and we
So
love it so much. It's such a part of our lives. Like we know we like to say that flag is life, so it's a major part of what we do. I don't even play, and it's just like, okay, when are the games?
we
When
have
is the
it
next
Wichita.
tournament? Yeah, so
We
it's
have it Wichita when
yeah, so we
it's
want to
a long
recruit
period
more
of time.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, we want to recruit. I do have an early save the date for you guys. I haven't even told Z and Troy about this,
Uh-oh.
but
I wish I had
August
that.
August 23rd. I'm telling y'all way in advance, but August 23rd, we want to do a league community project with Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, that would be
So
amazing.
it's already scheduled. Okay. It's August 23rd. We're doing it in the morning. We're doing the first half of the day. So you can still have practice afterward. So we'll continue, roll out all the details in the near future. But save the day, August 23rd, Habitat for Humanity. I believe that we will be in the Raleigh. It's either Raleigh or Durham, but I'll make sure I let you know where. But
It's a fun
the
experience.
save the day. Yes, I've done it. And it's dope. Like I love learning how to wire
Mm-hmm.
electricity or nail panels and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. So
Is that
I
like when
think
they
it'll be
build
a fun
houses and stuff?
experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you're basically building a house for a family in need. And so I figured, that would be fun. I have to thank Coop for that idea.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's gonna
Shout out to
be
Coop.
exciting
I would love to see
because
that.
yeah, it's gonna be great, and I think
Yeah.
it's good. I know, like this weekend, CU has a community service event, I believe, and I love seeing the teams get involved. I mean, it helps your team really build chemistry, but it
Mm-hmm.
also helps make a social impact
Yeah,
as well. So, yes, August 23rd. Okay, save the date.
absolutely.
And
That's
definitely send me a message if you're interested in this weekend or next weekend. It'll be nice and informal and fun. We don't know who's going to show up. We don't know ages or anything like that. So, we'll keep everything pretty basic. But what I do know just from past experiences, once people see women playing football, they're going to be drawn to us.
Yeah. No,
People
definitely.
are going to come. They're gonna be like, forget the rest of them people. We want to play flag football. So I definitely need some extra
It's funny you
volunteers.
say that because when before you got to the field yesterday, there was a guy. I guess he was going to the park or walking or whatever, and he had his phone out. And he was like, "Man, you see all these people?" He was like, "They're here for some games, and these are women." I was just like, I was like, okay. I was like, okay, so it's like it's just the
Yeah,
emphasis on that, and I was like,
it's literally unbelievable to some people when you
all
share it.
right,
It's like
right. I mean,
sometimes when I try to
but
recruit people, they'll be like, "Oh, my son, I don't. My son isn't big enough, or my kids
mm,
are too old." I'm like, I'm talking about
talking
you.
about
I'm not talking
you.
about I. I'm not talking about your kids. I'm talking about do you want to play?
right, yeah, you grown adults.
Right.
Right.
But But even when the fire department came out, it
Oh
was
yeah,
unfortunate that they had to come, but even they were intrigued, like, y'all are doing what? Like,
Yeah.
doing what kind of league is this? It's like
yeah.
Ballers Choice Sports, we're a women's flag football league.
Yeah, that's why I was
Um,
it was interesting when I called 911 and I was like trying to explain to her. I was like, yeah, we're playing football. And she was like, what exactly was she doing? I was like, she was, she was running. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, not to make light of the injury, but like she
right.
Yeah.
was running or she was moving in a football play and she hurt herself. She was like, and I'm like, come on, man, like just send somebody out. You know,
Right. Stop
please.
asking all these
I mean,
questions and
I
saying
want to
help.
play.
Yeah, she didn't say that.
Yeah. But definitely, y'all let us know, everybody's suffering with injuries. Please let us know how you doing.
Yes.
We did get a update on Chelsea this morning, but
Yeah.
I would love to know how she's progressing, as well as Trika.
Oh,
China
yeah.
had to get some stitches.
Oh,
Like,
China.
it was a lot. It was a lot happening yesterday.
Oh my
So,
God.
if
I'm
you
sorry
could
to hear that.
definitely chime in and let us know how you doing. Definitely send in prayers and good vibes and all those things.
Speedy
The
recovery to all of them.
yes, for sure.
mhm,
Yeah, injury ain't no joke, boy. It's definitely no joke.
mhm.
But definitely shout out to those two events. And then we also have, I don't know why this is not in order.
So
Okay, here we
we can
go.
go. Oh, go ahead. What you got?
Save the date, you guys, for playoffs again, just to reiterate it because people still be asking. May the 18th. May the 18th.
Yes.
We got about 3 more weeks before is playoff date. The location may be different, so just be on the stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Um,
Tentatively, we will be at Hillside High School. Tentatively,
okay.
we are waiting for the official approval. On paperwork has been sent in. So, but that's our plan. That way we can spread out because more people are going to come.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
I know some people will be having to walk from the school, getting a few extra steps.
Big
But
time.
we're trying to just go to a larger space, even though, of course, we love our field very much.
Yeah.
But we want to be able to spread out. It's going to be a long day, so that's the goal. So we'll definitely keep you updated once that is finalized.
Absolutely. And then after that, May, I'll be having to go to the dates. June, save the date for the high school tournament coming up, which is
Mhm.
June the 14th and 15th. Um,
Yes.
that is going to be right around the corner. That's my son's birthday, but we won't talk about that. But anyway, that's going to be our high school. I know we have more teams already than last year. So if
Yes.
you want to put a high school team in, the Bull City Classic high school tournament is going down. Go to ballerschoicesports.com for registration. Anything
Yes.
about that, Maria?
So, as of today, we officially have 5 teams.
Mm.
We
Amen.
have Carolina United, the youth division. We have the Hernando Leopards. They're coming all the way from Florida.
Ooh.
And when I tell
Wow.
you that they are so excited, they are
Yeah.
ready to come. They're ready to compete. I hear that they're like the number 4 in their county. So definitely Hernando Leopards. And then we have the Pink Vipers. They're
Mm.
coming from Greenville, North Carolina. They participated in the Weekend Warriors tournament that happened in March. April, first weekend of April. Um, then we have the Lady Outlaws coming from Charlotte. Um, and then today we have the RDB Flames, coached by Coach Dre Barfield, and they're coming from
Yeah.
North Carolina. I don't know if it's Durham or Raleigh, or I think it's
Man, I
Durham.
really was hoping that them teams from last year came back because
I
there was some talent.
know.
I
Man.
know they were amazing.
Hmm.
We are trying to. We did send out an invitation to them. Actually, I've been sending out invitations for so much stuff lately. So hopefully, we'll get some more interest, just so I can plan, because we need officials. We
Right.
need to be able to get block schedules done. It's hard to do with you're working with. So yeah, but I'm super excited. We'll definitely provide any updates on the body armor tournament. Um, it's it's interesting right now, so we'll provide updates as necessary.
And then
um,
after, and we're doing ballers events this show, and then right after that in June we're gonna be already in, well, July. I know we have Brawl for Doll in July, but
that's
going to
yeah for
next,
Atlanta. June,
Mhm.
yeah,
well, we have the Virginia Beach tournament the 21st and 22nd of June. I think it's
that's
the
June or
21st and
July.
20th. That's June 21st and 22nd.
Mhm.
And then Brawl for It All in July, the last weekend in July, I believe. And then August 9th and 10th, we have the Clash at the Carolinas, North Carolina's Summer Classic Tournament. So we are excited about absorbing the Summer Classic and working with that crew to make a phenomenal
Yeah.
summer tournament for North Carolina. It's
Yeah.
probably going to be the biggest one we have ever had. So we are
Absolutely.
super excited about all the teams that'll be joining us. We will be at Pleasant Park in Apex, North Carolina. So we are right at home.
Mhm.
So you have no excuse not to participate. Of course, we are looking forward to teams coming to us from other areas, from Georgia, from the DMV area, from South Carolina, wherever you would like to come from, we welcome you. Just when
We
registration
welcome
opens, we
one.
need
We
you to get
welcome
those.
all.
Exactly. We need you to get those deposits in, so that we know what we're working with again, because a lot of things happen behind the scenes. And so I know you all like to pay your money and show up, but it needs to be organized, and we need to be well prepared for you. So don't tarry when we open registration, okay?
That's too funny.
um, but yeah, so it's gonna be, a dope tournament to have the Summer Classic crew that participated with Matt last year, and those who participated in the clash of the previous year. So everybody can all come together, because the goal is one community, is one flat community, one location, and one tournament. We just gonna be lit.
Ball
Okay,
out.
it's
That's
gonna
right.
be great. It's gonna be great.
Mhm.
So super excited about that.
That's going to be exciting. I'm really excited that it's at Pleasant Park. I mean, that park, I don't know if you've ever been there. It is beautiful
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's close. Okay. So
Yes,
excited,
and
excited about
I was about
that.
to say, unfortunately, we cannot have, because I was envisioning something like nationals with the plethora of food trucks and things like that. But they're acting like our Virginia Beach venue. I think it's Virginia Beach. One of them where you have to use their concessions, so they'll have concessions on site, and so that will be our source for food.
I hope
So.
they season it. Let me stop.
Girl, the microwave, all that
Okay.
stuff. But hey, listen. I'll take the concessions for a beautiful field,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for a dope location. I'll take it. So
Mhm.
it is what it is. But yeah. So anyway, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Might be a little hot. we're gonna
Yeah,
hope
definitely.
for some. We're gonna hope for some cool breezes. Um, just start hydrating now. in, in April, start hydrating for August. But
Yes,
yeah,
seriously. That's really how it works, y'all. You got to do it the day before, the month before.
yeah.
Anyway,
But yeah,
but
Virginia
then
Beach is usually a little hot too. So just take care of your bodies and get prepared, because summertime is coming.
right, and then we got fall season, September 7th. Mark your calendars for that. Then September. October, we got Lynn Lewis in October, which is going to
Yes,
be
in
in
Yeah,
Tampa
Florida.
area.
it's gonna be good.
Mhm.
Yes.
October, November, nothing. I can't believe it. And then December, we close it out. Mark your calendars for the Carolina Santa Bowl. It's a charity event. This is my favorite tournament because I can't express to you how gratifying it is to see all those toys on the table for the
Oh
kids.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That
it's
It's
is
good.
dope.
so like fuzzy and those fuzzy feelings.
It feels good to
So
drop
Yes.
them off too. Honestly, like to drop the
Yeah.
toys off. Yeah, that was
oh
some.
yes, that part. Yes.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
collecting and then the giving is such
Yes.
a very awesome and it's really good. Like last year, the teams did very awesome with their
Yeah,
contributions.
I was so
Um,
proud.
yes, yes, 'cause this is a we've had some, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. We were proud,
Yes.
very proud of
Yeah.
everybody.
it'd be good.
And
Mixing
I
up too. They
will.
mix up the toys too.
Yep. And even when we had the winter wear as well, we had lots of
Mhm.
hats and gloves and coats and
Yeah,
things like that. But I will say, Frida, who is the owner of the Dorothy May Hall Women's Center, she definitely sends her thank yous because some of
Oh
you,
yeah,
even when you have donations, you all have been donating there because we did adopt that center because they don't get any government funding. So they survive solely off of donations. So thank you to everybody who has donated gently used toys, clothing, all these different things to the Women's Center because it really helps women and their children who are really trying to get on their feet. It helps those grandmothers who ended up with their grandchildren unexpectedly. All those different, when life is coming at you fast, it's nice to know that we're helping a center provide, basic needs, things we take for granted, like dish detergent, mop and a broom, stuff that people
yeah.
don't have. So our donations really help provide for those families. So thank you for your generosity and for your donations. And we're looking forward to doing this again in December.
absolutely. And then January is nationals. They're all roads
Yep.
lead in there. I didn't even put that in there, but y'all know we're going to nationals.
I
Yeah.
said,
So
we know the whole point of points.
right. And so we're gonna get into these recaps of the scores from we were off last week. So we're gonna go through those scores real quick, go through this week's scores, and I know Troy, you have some stats for us, and I'm excited to hear. I know, no, yes, yes, yes.
We have the stat leaders for week
Yeah,
two.
we got
Oh, we
something.
too. Okay, we got
Yeah, we got.
we're gonna go to. You kill my dirt episode.
Yeah, we
All right, so
technology is cutting up.
Oh my
not
goodness.
yesterday, but week 3, and I'll let you go ahead and read
420 day.
420.
We got something.
So for 420 week 3, we had
Well,
the
first of all,
score.
before we get there, we got to say, please turn your stats in
Yes,
at every week. You got to turn them in. That's number one, or at
Yes.
least send us a picture of the paper
Yeah.
so that we can
We are
capture it.
missing quite a few. But
Yes.
listen, we're going with what we have. If
Yeah.
we miss some key information, just send us a message so we can get
Yeah.
that information in before the end of the season, before we
Yeah.
start accumulating the totals to identify our award winners for the season. So if we miss something, if your team has your stat sheet in the car somewhere, please turn it in
Yeah.
because we
Got
need
to be in it to win it.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to be in it to win
absolutely.
it.
Turn in your stats. Okay. All right. Next up, we have. So this is from not yesterday, but
Yes,
the
Easter
week before
Sunday.
last, Easter Sunday, 420. We started off the day with limited edition. The score ended up being 0-6. Pretty good game. I really like that girl with the blowout. Really good game. Or Ellie.
Yeah, she's good.
But 3TG looking good out there. Got the win with the score of 0-6. And we're going to fly through these. Then we had the Ducks versus limited edition, which the result was the Ducks winning 12-6. Again, good game. We will also, just a disclaimer, we do have the lives on Facebook.
Yes.
We are not deleting them after 30 to, I think it's 30 or 60 days. It's just a
It's
new
30
thing.
days. 30 days.
So bear with us. By this time next week, all of the current games will be on our YouTube page. So
Yes.
that therefore we don't lose this content. But like Maria said, we are not going to go back through years and years. And I don't think they're going to delete those, but their new policies now, it does delete after a certain time. So if you go back to Baller's page, you're like, where's the video? It's not us, it's Facebook, but go to YouTube. It will always be there. Then we had our third game, which was Gridiron Gang versus 3TG, which 3TG got the win at 13-0. They played well, definitely good game. Then the last game of the day was the Ducks 8, Gridiron Gang 6. Pretty good game. And yeah, that was week 3. That was our week 3 games for not yesterday, but the week before last. Then moving forward, week 4, which was this past Sunday, we started off with the Ducks versus Carolina United 0-7. Result of Carolina United. I know you had it. Go ahead, Joy.
I was gonna say, if there's anybody on from Carolina United, if you could just let us know who it was that actually caught that touchdown, that would be good.
Right.
Because it's not on the stat sheet. I just want to make sure I point that out. It's not on the stat sheet. It was an amazing catch. So maybe the person that was taking the stats just got caught in the emotions, because it was a catch, probably catch of the season, if I had to say something. So right now. But yes, we need her name.
We need her name. Okay, let me stop. that would be helpful. That was a pretty intense game. Defensively, they kept going back and forth. I got to see most of it, but then we were some daggone sandwiches. But anyway, great game. I think we got the person. Her name is Bri.
Brian.
Bree.
Bree.
That's perfect.
Thank you, D.
Yes, thank you.
It was great seeing you out there, and Bri. We got her. Bree or Bri? Well, I guess we wouldn't know because even if it commented,
it's probably Bree.
Bree, okay. Because Bri would be BRY.
I mean, like if it's like anyway. Anyway, we gotta find her name.
I know exactly who it is. That's perfect.
Okay, well,
we're all good.
Bree. It's Bree.
Got it.
Yeah, Bree. Okay. Thank you, Coach Walker. Okay, next up we have we have Icy Nightmare versus 3TG. Score 7-0. I thought it was 2 touchdowns, but okay, 7-0. Icy Nightmare with the win. Really good game there as well. Anything you wanted to chime in on that one?
No, they just kind of went back and forth a little bit. Like I said, 3TG is going to be a fine team if they're able to stick together and continue to work through. I've seen their linemen plowing through some people at some point of the game. I mean, I looked, you know how you look away for a second and then the play is called and then you see, Majesty and whoever the other lineman was, just,
Regina.
I mean, just
Regina.
rolling through people. So,
right, like you better get out the way.
Yeah, it's gonna be
She's definitely a veteran.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they continue to grow. Especially going into the playoff.
Her too, that we gotta give a shout out to. I don't know her name. If someone from 3DT is, she has the long locks and she has the red. She always wears a solid color t-shirt. I think has her ankle. So we want to keep her, and I think her name might be Tay. Don't give me the line, but definitely want to send out some speedy recovery vibes to her as well. Then I don't want to put this on the screen. Anyway, Gridiron Gang versus Carolina United. We had it together. Well, shout out to Carolina United. I mean, they definitely capitalized on every opportunity they possibly could. I gotta give a shout out to that darn Hannah. I really like how she runs.
She's really good. Yeah, she's good. Yeah. I know
I
the
mean,
last again being on the field last year, you see it,
she is
Yeah,
like
she's good.
aggressive and everything. Like,
Yeah.
I like her, definitely. Okay, let's get
And,
this off the screen. Zero.
and I think, but I also think, just really quickly before I think Brent also made it an emphasis last year that they lost to Gridiron Gang. Like, I mean, he said it a lot,
A lot. A whole
So
lot.
I think he wanted to drill it into the team here, like, we cannot lose to Gridiron Gang again. Like, we just can't. So I think this was just one of those moments.
Well, definitely congratulations to them. They did their thing. Nothing we could say about it. They capitalized on defense and offense. So kudos to Carolina United. Then we have Wham versus Icy Nightmare with 0-18.
I think Wham is still working through some things. I was kind of shocked at this game. Not to take anything away from IC. I think obviously veteran team. They have the skills, as they would say, to pay the bills. I mean, they got it.
Skills to pay the bills.
Listen, because they got it. But I was kind of shocked. Yeah, I was kind of shocked at Wham on this one. I thought it would have been a little closer.
Definitely.
But they're working through some things as well, and I'm looking forward to seeing them in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Then we had Queen City Lady Warriors versus Wham, which is 0-21, a flip of events.
This is what I was looking. This is what I was expecting.
Yeah,
like not QC, not against QC, but like this is the Wham that I was expecting against IC. Like I thought it would have been a much closer game, but I'm glad they were able to recover, especially after this is the one where we had the injury, so there was that long little layoff right there. So I'm glad they were able to get the win, and we were able to
keep going. Yeah, it was tough watching the injuries and everything. So I'm happy that the medics came expeditiously.
They were cooperative too.
We're not in the hood, y'all. We're not in the hood.
Yeah,
apparently not.
That phone went like this, and we saw.
I was like, oh, there they go. Okay,
I love it.
Yeah, they were cooperative too. I know we've had some paramedics come that kind of weren't as they just weren't the best people.
The side manner was not good.
So I'm glad they were.
They did very well. This set of guys were very good, very, very prompt and on time. But
again, you and I be with somebody that I was impressed.
I was definitely impressed. Yeah, they were really good. And again,
I do. Go ahead.
Okay, congratulations to Wham. Again, going against Queen City Warriors, 21-0. I gotta say this about Queen City though. I love that Courtney. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but I love that their players came to play.
That's right.
It was like you could see that, of course it's a new, a lot of new people and really the need to build that chemistry and really get to know each other and know each other's skills, each other's strong points and things like that. So it was good to have them there. I'm happy to see the determination, the tenacity, the perseverance to show up and play. And I think they have a good base to build from. And hopefully more people be able to travel for the next few games. So, I'm really excited to see that they're actually, building their squad and coming out to play. Because I think if they hadn't missed some of those catches, those would have been some, would have changed the game for them. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they'll do going forward.
Yeah, not just even the catches, but also I know there was a few bad snaps. Like a string of bad snaps.
Was Jaquisha out there? I don't think Jaquisha was there.
She wasn't here this weekend. I didn't see her.
Yeah. And sometimes that happens when, we even had some of that experience this weekend where you have key players missing. Like, I know Jaquisha's usually their center.
Mm.
And so, you have these variables that happen throughout the week. And so,
But the
it
line did all
definitely
right, though. I would say outside of the snaps, the line actually protected really well.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
I think the quarterback was definitely able to get some passes off with enough time. I think it was just some of the snaps were a little high. But other than that, I agree with what Maria said. I think they're going to be okay as long as they can continue to gel and
Yeah.
build that chemistry. I think they'll be able to compete.
absolutely. And then to top it off and end the week, we had New Era verse lady, the Queen. Did I have that same thing? The Queen City Lady Warriors with 0-30. And yeah,
Yeah,
it's New
don't
Era,
get
New Era.
don't get no better.
No.
Yeah,
And they wasn't holding back, and rightfully so. They
Oh, they
definitely
was not holding back. They was like, let's get every point. And
it was.
excuse my listen, my typographical errors. Listen, I said blame the medication.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
what kind of medication? No, I'm just kidding.
oh my god, we just know it was dinner time. That's all we know. It was dinner time.
I swear they got one of the best chefs. Inside it,
Yeah.
everybody know it. It reminded just I never forget that time we were all in DC and everybody chanted.
Oh yeah.
Unforgettable moments.
That was
If I was-
NC versus everybody in that moment.
Yes,
That was beautiful.
yes. If I was ever to write a book about flag
Yeah.
football,
That
that
has to be in it.
experience
Yeah.
would be in it.
It's like
That
a
was
movie
like-
moment. It's definitely a movie moment.
Really.
And when you think
Right.
about it, you remember the feeling and everything.
Yes.
I wasn't even there, and I just watching it online because I had
Yes,
left.
watching the video,
Yeah.
it makes me think of remember the Titans when they would say
Mhm.
they will forever remember.
Yeah.
That was a nice.
I can't.
Nice,
Unfortunately,
nice.
I can't watch that movie in the house anymore. It's been banned.
Why? You
Yes.
watched it too many times?
Listen, when I'm cleaning up, I throw on a football movie so fast. I play it real loud. I mean, it gets pretty
Oh
rough.
man, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, but
Of course,
why
my
can't you
boo
watch
is in it.
when you're married, sometimes your wife be like,
She's
"All
like,
right,
I'm tired of
it's time-
hearing this mess."
Yeah, I don't want to hear no more. Nah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I mean, I could see that Sunshine. I mean, I can see it. I can see it.
I play some movies. I play a lot, and it be loud. I play them very, very loud.
That's funny. Anyway,
So-
that was a moment to remember.
Definitely.
And so we're going to create some more memories and moments to remember this week. Week 5, not game 5.
Yes.
Week 5, we start off at the Old Chapel Hill Park Road in Durham, North Carolina. 12 o'clock, we got 3TG versus Fayetteville Lady Ducks. That's going to be an interesting game. I'm actually excited to see this one, to see how they
That's
actually
gonna be a
compete
good
against
game.
each other. That's going to be a good game to start us off for the day. Then we got the second game of the day is limited. Typo. Y'all know what I meant.
What?
I didn't see it.
I just had double eyes.
Oh.
So we got limited edition Bullies versus Gridiron game. That's going to be another great game at 1 p.m. So definitely stay tuned for that. That's the second game of the day. Then our third game of the day is Carolina United versus 3TG. I'm actually interested to see this one too. That's at 2 p.m. CU versus 3TG. Then I keep saying week 5 because I'm reading it. But at 3 p.m. game, we have New Era versus Wham.
That's gonna be a good game too.
That's gonna be a good game. All these games gonna be dope because we're gonna close. Well, that's not even the close. Excuse me. How many games is that? One. We got one.
Two. It should be
6 games.
Yeah, I think it is 6.
Well, okay, 6 games. So our 5th game of the day is going to be New Era versus the Ducks. We're going to have back-to-back games with New Era. That's at 4 p.m. And then we're going to close off the day with the Wham versus the Gridiron game. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be lit. Again, if you are interested in being there in person, you want to come to this address, 379.
And
carpool. Unless you don't mind walking, but definitely carpool. Get there early. I know it's going to be live. I want to also just thank everybody who supported the concession this past week for Gang. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And again, if you are interested in seeing the games in person, it's way better in person to me, in
Way
my
better.
opinion.
Way
Excuse me.
better.
But if you miss it, we will be live. And again, the location is Old Chapel Hill Road Park in Durham, North Carolina. It's right in my face. Right there.
Okay,
Anyway,
it's right there. Oh, listen, before we move forward, if there's a team who wants to do concessions this week,
Mhm.
let me know. We have the 11th taken, I believe. I know we have playoffs locked in. So if you want to claim this Sunday, let us know because Maria will not be making sandwiches. So Maria may have some chips or something for you, but that's about it. Okay. But anyway, let us know if you're interested in and all the money goes to your team. Nothing comes to the league. This is solely a fundraiser for your teams. So if you're interested, let me know. Today is Monday, so you got a little bit of time before I slide somebody on in that slot. Okay.
it might be us again. It might be us again, but we will get back to you on that one. Anyway, and then last but not least, we also want to let you guys know that there is a national holiday coming up this Wednesday. It is Boss Lady's birthday. So on Wednesday to give her a shout out, send her a message, Facebook post, something.
Yeah.
It's a national
Cash
holiday.
out. You know,
Show some love. Show some love. Show some love.
Give her some love. If you want to give her I don't know if that's derogatory to say finish a classical handshake. You can, but anyway, definitely. I learned that in North Carolina, by the way. But anyway,
it makes sense. It makes sense.
Anyway, but Boss Lady's birthday, she did not know I was going to put this up here.
I did not. I did
Nope.
not.
I did not ask for permission. I will ask for forgiveness. That's what
right.
she taught me. And so let me stop. Happy birthday in advance,
Yes.
Maria.
Thank you.
We love you so much. And y'all, let's blow her timeline up on the
That's right.
30th. That's Wednesday, y'all. That's 2 days from now. Anyway, well, that's it. I think we covered everything and we did it in less than an hour.
Woo, yes.
Not that we're counting.
But we are.
Y'all, we be tired. We be working. This is not our only job. Okay.
Yes.
It's really not.
Yeah.
Really not. But we love it. We love it. And so we will be back next week for another Talking Touchdowns. We'll have do you have the no?
Oh, yes.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
We about to mess it up.
Yeah. Let's go back.
We're going to give y'all leaders and stats for up until week 2. Okay. And again, we can update this for the following week when you guys turn in your stats. Okay.
Yes. Week 1, it's just, we just can't.
Yeah, it was a transition.
There
was
no jersey numbers. Nobody knew who nobody was. But, okay.
Yeah.
So, but we do have our stat leaders for week 2. He's working his computer over there. Okay.
Yeah, I got it here. So for week 2, we had Little from 3TG, 8 completions. Wait, do you want me to go through it or just?
Yeah, you can go through it.
8 completions, 4 carries, 6 flag pulls, and 1 interception. We had BZ from IC Nightmare, 11 completions, 5 carries, 1 flag pull, 1 sack, and 1 TD. Then we had
touchdown.
Jay. 1 touchdown. Yes, I'm sorry. I did say TD. 1 touchdown. We had Jay from CU, 8 completions, 2 carries, and 1 touchdown. On the defensive side, we had Rich from IC Nightmare, 3 flag pulls, 2 sacks. LA from the Ducks, 1 flag pull, 2 sacks. And then we had
name?
Huh?
LA is her name?
That is what is on the
the
Ducks. I hear him yell it all the time, so I know for sure it's LA. And then you have Kyle from IC, 2 catches, 3 flag pulls, 2 interceptions, and those are your stat leaders for week 2.
All right. So we got, oh shoot.
Whoa.
We have Little from 3TG, Beautiful from Icy Nightmare, Jay from CU, Rich from Icy Nightmare, LA from the Ducks, and Kyle from Icy. That's a lot of Icy Nightmares.
Well, yeah, I mean, they submitted their stats, number 1. And number 2, they were the leaders for that particular week. And we'll continue to look through them and again come up with the total list and keep pushing.
Well, congratulations, ladies. Job well done. So if you know Little, Beautiful, Jay from CU, Rich from IC, LA from the Ducks, Kyle from IC, give them a shout out. And then if you think your name should be on there, tell your leaders to tell me your stats.
Send me a picture. Send us
That's
a
right.
picture.
Send a picture. Send it in.
And don't forget that everything is verifiable. It is on video.
Right. Absolutely. You are being filmed. Anyway, we're excited about next week again. Week 5 is going down, and wow, this season is going by fast. I think we've covered officially everything. And so let me see if we have any IG. We got a lot of people watching on IG. I don't see comments. So we're going to get up out of here. Thank you guys again for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you in advance for all the volunteers that we will get this Saturday. And we will see you guys this Sunday. And throughout the rest of the week, I want to encourage all of you to have nothing more but love, peace, and hair grease. Bye.
Yes, and thank you for your support and for rocking with us. We're going to keep growing, keep getting better, keep improving. Just remember, Ball is Choice Sports, her choice, her way.
You already know, Big H, not the little one. Have a good week.
Have a good week, y'all. See y'all Sunday.